We are joined here now by Martin Whelton, who is the Labour London Assembly candidate for the South West. Martin is a local councillor in Merton, who is trying to be incumbent Conservative Assembly member Tony Arbour. Over to James Giles now, who has a question regarding housing.
So, Martin, first of all, there's a plan to build housing zones. There's 11 housing zones that have been allocated around London, one of which is just over in Norbiton on the Cambridge estate. And do you support the housing zones and what they aim to do?
It's regenerating and actually improving our state, because we do need to address the housing crisis here in London. We do need to ensure that the affordable housing is actually built. The average price of a flat in Kingston's £430,000. The average age of a first-time buyer is nearly 40. It's getting harder and harder for young people to get on the housing ladder, but people in general. So we need to have a range of options: homes to social rent, affordable housing, shared ownership. But we also need to build the homes to start addressing the housing crisis, because it's the biggest issue that comes up on the doorstep with me as I go around the constituency.
Now, Martin, Tony Arbour has obviously been the representative here for years, since the Assembly started. What do you think he hasn't done in that time that you could have?
Well, I think Tony Arbour hasn't stood up for Richmond, Kingston and Hounslow during his time in the Assembly. He's backed Boris Johnson. The housing crisis has got worse. His record in Richmond is that he's failed to support affordable housing by people with social rent, calling them riffraff. I think that's wrong. I'm the change candidate here in Kingston, so along with Sadiq, we want to be the team here for Kingston, but ensuring that Kingston gets the best deal and addressing the many concerns that do exist here in this area.